Cici's Pizza has been going through some tough struggles lately. They have closed a lot of restaurants the past years. Now, if you don't know what Cici's Pizza is, it's obviously a pizza restaurant, but it's not just any pizza restaurant. It's a pizza buffet. It's kind of like what Pizza Hut does on occasions, but instead of only on occasions, they do this all the time. This is pretty much the core of the business. You go in, you serve yourself, and you dig in. It's kind of like a Golden Corral, but with pizza instead of, well, anything. But they have not been doing well lately. So, what happened? Why are they disappearing from so many places? Cici's was founded in 1985 by Joe Croquet and Mike Cole. It started in Plano, Texas. In 2001, with 363 restaurants at the time, the chain expanded its buffet offerings and began remodeling restaurants. 4 years later, Cici's had more than 500 locations and was the fastest growing pizza chain in the United States. In 2003, Croquet retired from the business and passed ownership of the company to the company's executive team. Craig Moore, who was general in Dallas, a general manager that is, became vice president of the company, a position he held for 5 years before he was named president after the sale. As president of the chain, Moore oversaw the operations and franchise growth. In 2009, Moore retired after 17 years with the company. Michael Shumsky, previously CEO of La Madeleine Restaurant, took over as president of the company. CEO. Shumsky retired in 2013 and was replaced by Dan Harris. Harris left the company in January of 2018 and was replaced by Bill Mitchell as interim CEO. Mitchell was appointed the position permanently in March of 2018. In addition to its current restaurants, Cici's announced plans to add another 500 restaurants in the next 10 years, with the possibility of expanding into Canada and Mexico. Cici's has won numerous awards and has been on the top 25 of the Wall Street Journal and top 200 franchise concept by Franchise Today. The award for worst restaurant ideas has been awarded to the chain. Ouch. In November of 2015, the company began a new marketing campaign, which included the simplified renaming of the company to just Cici's, with the modifier Beyond Pizza, which included a new logo and a new redesigned website. The campaign is aimed at proving that Cici's can offer more than just pizza. So now we know how Cici's got started. So, what happened? Why are they closing so many restaurants and disappearing everywhere? Well, I think there's a bunch of reasons. As you saw in that story, Cici's expanded ridiculously. They plan to open over 500 new restaurants and expand into Canada and Mexico. Now, there's nothing wrong with expanding into Mexico or Canada, but it seemed like they're putting all their effort into opening new restaurants. And when you do that, just like when Dixie, you're guaranteed that eventually you'll have to close stores in order to save money. A lot of Cici's aren't performing very well, and when they don't perform well, they lose money, which leads to the company closing restaurants to save money. And I said before, this is one of the major red flags that you are on your way down. When you have to start closing stores, because then you become a smaller company and you don't have money for marketing or paying your employees. Now, this is one of the other reasons I think that is hurting Cici's. Now, don't call me a bully, but we all know that buffets offer low quality food, and they are not the most attractive places to get a nice meal out. And with the possibility that Cici's might not serve the best pizza, that might drive customers away. Which leads to, of course, competition. There are a gajillion pizza chains out there that serve higher quality pizza and at an affordable price. Look at Pizza Hut or Little Caesars. When you have that many options that are more appealing to people than eating at a pizza buffet, you can be sure that that's going to hurt your business. Which also brings me to location. Pizza Hut is everywhere. Domino's is everywhere. Little Caesars is everywhere. Now I get this might be because they've been closing a lot of restaurants and that's why you can't find them very often, but let's look at the times that we would see Cici's Pizza as often as we would see Pizza Hut or Domino's. These days, not very much at all, meaning that Cici's already has a disadvantage because their competitors are much more accessible than them. Also, we saw that there were many owners that kept retiring. New owners came in and they eventually retired. Cici's has been through 5 different owners. Either they retired because they didn't want to put up with the problems that the chain had anymore, or they just wanted to move on to other things. You see guys, this is why Cici's is declining like it is. All of these problems stacked up against it is why Cici's has closed so many restaurants the past years. It's not because they're expensive, it's all the other reasons I said. They're not near you, they serve low quality food, and they themselves are struggling to get money because they built so many stores so fast in order to become a big pizza chain. Which leads me to my last major problem that Cici's has: mismanagement. Now, I'm not trying to criticize anybody who's ever operated a Cici's, but these business choices were some really stupid business choices. Instead of making sure that your already existing restaurants are doing well, they were trying to expand and make the company bigger, something that you should never do if you want your company to succeed. It's okay to expand when you know that your company can stable itself, but I don't think the company was really prepared at this stage. And I think those are the company's biggest issues. Let me know down in the comments. Do you like Cici's? Are you sad that the one in your town closed? I remember going to Cici's when I was little and I didn't really care for the buffet, but when I had it delivered, I was blown away by how good it was. So if you want my opinion, have it delivered to your house because it's fresher. I would suggest to just skip on the buffet because the buffet again offers low quality stuff. I'm not trying to offend anybody that works at Cici's, but I think this is the best choice to make when you want to eat at Cici's. So let me know down in the comments your opinion on the chain, and if you have any other chain for me to talk about, I'd like to hear what you have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.